there! I'm Diane Hanks, one of 5 awesome optimists. I just got home from seeing Mamma Mia at the Pantages in Hollywood, and I have my playbills here. You are the dancing queen. Anyway, I was really reflecting on how exciting it was to be there and to look around, and there was a big old group of us, about 20 of us that came, and I'm always mindful of thinking of ways to help increase optimism in this day and age. And I know that there are certain industries that are recession proof, and it seems as though entertainment is one of those. And when I've been a cosmetics and skincare person for over 11 years, and that's one of the things that we were told too, that lipstick sales soar in times of economic uncertainty. And the alcohol, tobacco industry, the skincare cosmetics industry, and also entertainment, movies and stuff. And I know that they are booming. Every time I've gone to the movies, it's packed like not ever I've seen before. And I was really reflecting on how important it is to remain optimistic. And one of the ways that we can do that, and the reason that I was inspired today to share with you when I came home from, Mamma Mia, is to plan things that you really can look forward to. There are certain times in our lives when maybe you can remember, a dark chapter in your life, and, maybe you really fought depression. Well, I remember I went through a period of time like that, and it was very unlike me to not have anything planned, to not have my calendar dotted with fun things to look forward to. And I remember even teaching my team of ladies different time management techniques and using color codes and ways to make sure that physically, financially, spiritually, socially, emotionally, that you're balanced, that your life is in harmony by using all these different colors on your calendar. And so kind of map out a week's worth of stuff and then say, I'm spending a lot of time doing this, but I really would like to increase this. And there's a lot of great Stephen Covey principles about time and priorities and time management stuff. But when you got it together, when you're excited, when you're thriving, when you're looking forward to things, you take your calendar and you use it as one of your most powerful tools. It is a great, great tool. And I know it's been proven, study after study, that at least for women, they get more excitement out of anticipating, planning for, shopping for, getting ready for a vacation, for a trip of some sort. And one of the things about doing like something that I did today, the Mamma Mia thing, is that, we got those tickets months ago. My sister is so great about saying things like that, like, oh, hey, we're going to go see, this play or whatever. If you guys want to come, have your money to me by such and such a time. And probably somebody like that in your circle too. And think about the opposite of that. When you don't have anything planned and your calendar is just depressing and it's white and there's nothing to look forward to. Well, there's some great tools that I'm sure every area has at their disposal. I know here where I live, I get the AAA Automobile Club publication. It's called Westways. And they have 3 or 4 or 5 pages of amazing, wonderful, fresh things to do in the Southern California area. Different festivals and different kinds of like gallery showings, museum showings, and all kinds of just very interesting, fun things like that. And when you are planning for, any kind of event like that, looking forward to it, you can make sure that you're real specific by telling people. I know when we went to go see Wicked, I got all of the ladies a certain kind of necklace that matched. It had black and green and all the kind of stuff that, we had enough time to really plan for it. So that is one of the greatest ways to make sure that you have a happy, positive, underlying current going in your life, that even if other places something is not quite right, you have that one thing to look forward to, or that weekend thing, or like a Friday night date with your wife or with your husband or with somebody that's new or something. And it's great to tell somebody what you're doing. Tell somebody, share the experience. And if you're inviting somebody, tell them what to anticipate. It's so much more exciting to kind of know what you're in for. It gets all of your, all your emotions up at a higher level than just to say, oh, it's a surprise. No, tell somebody, if you don't want to give that, maybe just give a few little details like how to dress, or which area you're going in, if you like to be a little bit mysterious. But I mean, what about like if you're like at a church social or something and they say, oh, make sure you come and bring a friend or something. Or if they say, oh, we're going to have a big chili cook-off and we're going to have a bluegrass band and there's going to be square dancing and we're going to have a little sheriff there. I mean, we just did that kind of a social a couple of weeks ago at my church, and it was so fun. I mean, people just were, they came dressed appropriately and they got their little bandanas and then, did the dancing and stuff. But how fun is it to be able to look forward to it? That's the part about being an eternal optimist, is that you always have things to look forward to. And so I don't know, the next play that we'll go to, the next whatever, but I know that I want my calendar to be dotted with things of delight. And I want yours to be too, because it sure is a lot more fun to look forward to. And also I know some people are very spontaneous, but I know that is another population of people that they really need that time to anticipate. They need that time to prepare mentally, to sort of work up to their excitement, because there are different types. I'm always like, oh, I'm pretty spontaneous myself, but it's kind of cool to be able to have different things to look forward to that too. So here I am in my little dancing queen, as we're looking forward, all that stuff. I'm looking forward to talking about it with the other people that went. We had to kind of scoot out of there. And, I was thinking about some of our guest bloggers that we have had. That was so fun to see the Shania Twain Museum, and then Mono at Play took us up overlooking the Salt Lake Valley and different places where they're like on location. Well, that is one of the cool things about being an optimist, is that you look at things, you get a bigger step back, and you get to look at doing something that's a little bit unusual. Because if you go through the same motions, your life can get kind of boring. And also, I don't want to like smack back this whole thing, but looking forward to things and actually doing them. We're in between April Fool's Day. We've got Easter. We've got St. Patrick's Day that just all passed. And the dates can come and go on a calendar, and you can do nothing. And then you'll turn the next month, and then there will be another date that you could have celebrated but chose not to. And then you could do nothing, and you can do nothing, you can do nothing, and then nothing will happen. Or you can look forward to certain things and plan a little something fun. I know for April Fool's Day, my mom played a little joke on my dad. Every morning he has a bowl of cereal and he pours this sugar in it, and she filled up the sugar with salt. So that was his little April Fool's Day, happy April Fool's Day. Anyway, but that was fun. And my sister Jenny is just a hoot and a holler. For St. Patrick's Day, she did all kinds of cute little things for her little kids and put little leprechaun footprints and filled a bath with green water for her daughter, and they had all this kind of green food, and it's just a riot, but she could have done nothing, and she could have taught her kids that it wasn't a big special day, but she didn't. I mean, I remember when I was a little girl for April Fool's Day, I got a sandwich one time with like a picture of cheese and a picture of pickles and a picture of whatever. And then maybe I went hungry that day, but look at how long I still remember that. It was fun. So take the time, make things special, get your calendar out, look forward to things, and be the person that creates a great experience for everyone else around you. And I promise it will do the same for you. Thanks for watching. I'm Diane Hanks, one of 5 awesome optimists.